Like I said I was going to choose Solomon, so we are choosing the Ruby King. Mysterious and unpredictable, but shows a true deep love. Place the palace of the country of quadlings. Mother, give, for that will lead you to true happiness. Solomon is the wizard of the south. Solomon is the wizard of the south. The wizard of the south? So it was the wizard or witch of the east that had that Dorothy's house landed on? I need to brush up on my Oz, if you know what I mean. Solomon is the wizard of the south who loves the land of Oz and gives his everything for the goodness of the land. He was also a good companion of yours during your journey long ago. This time, he is the very person who invites you to the land of Oz once again to fulfill a certain prophecy. He usually kindly watches over you from afar, along with Norton. But from time to time, he approaches you mysteriously. Wesley thinks that he's hiding something and shouldn't be trusted. Could it be?
That's an interesting thing to hear from the person that tried to kill me for a pair of shoes. Isn't it?
But I do feel relieved today. Because in meeting you again, I've seen that you haven't changed from when you were alive. You still have that beautiful heart. And it's a treasure. Solomon stopped in the middle of the corridor when he said that. When I stopped too and looked up at him, Solomon slowly came up to me. Your eyes are just as beautiful as well. Solomon, our eyes met right into mine. Beautiful without a hint of falsehood, my dear adorable child. Then, with a bit of a chuckle, Solomon pulled away from me.
Do you really think the reason you were called back to this world was just so you could have your birthday party?
What? But that's what I was told. Oz seemed to struggle to speak up.
As the wizards of south and north, Solomon and Norton have special power. Great power.
Great power?
The only people who know of that are probably Wesley, the wizard of the west. Plotting something they're keeping secret from us.
That can't be. Solomon plotting something? Wondrous magic power, that gentle smile, a great man respected by all. That had to be Solomon. Is Solomon hiding something from me? Something really important? There might be a side of Solomon I don't know about. I want to know more about Solomon.
Well, essentially, don't be too quick to trust him. That'll just get you hurt in the end.
Wesley's warning passed right through me.
Oh,
Dorothy, you're a very honest person. And that you love me is written all over your face, yet I really, really wanted to look into a mirror. But Solomon, ignoring how timid I was, kept on speaking.
Or perhaps I was saying something that is not there.
Solomon brought his face right to the tip of my nose.
Would you rather I not be your beloved?
That's not fair, Solomon. That's such an unfair way of asking.
They call me the Good Wizard, but I'm really quite a convincing cowardly man.
You're such a lovable girl. I've never seen a girl more beautiful than you. A woman more beautiful than you. Show me more of your beauty. Right before my mind whited out. As if fog were cast on it, I noticed my own feelings. I just realized how I feel about him. I love you, Solomon. As if we'd forgotten the passing of time. And besides, I don't want you to. Because when I'm gone, you'd get... I had a feeling. Dorothy, as I cried and cried, Solomon softly held me. Solomon looked the saddest I had ever seen him. I'm sorry. There's nothing to apologize about. How many times must I say this? Your choice. Are you sure? Are you really going to part with Lord Solomon? Norton asked my back with a tense face. I turned to face him. I love this world. That's why I want it to stay like this for as long as it can. And besides, you'll be there for Solomon, won't you? Because Solomon with you, next to him, that's the land of Oz I love. Well, this is serious. Well, I'll come with the story. Yes, I choose Solomon. Huh? Hey! What's up? A wonderful time is just about to start. I wish you many happiness, my birthday girl. Solomon. Main story, Chapter 1. The one I choose. But that's really sudden. I looked right at Solomon and I gathered before you. The man who ordered me to do that all of a sudden just looked back at me all smiles. There's no warning at all. What's this now? Cat got your tongue? Just make your choice. Who's there? What's there to hesitate about? Wesley sounded a little irritated. Just pick me. He puffed out. Obviously the right choice. Huh? But Wesley, I had a really awful experience with Wesley, the Wizard of the West, and I was still a little uncomfortable around with him. Just where does that confidence comes from? It seems embarrassingly baseless to me. Excuse me? Who do you think you are, Scarecrow? My Scarecrow days are long behind me. I have brains now. Enough to understand what it means to love someone. There's a bit of a limit to how obnoxious you can be yourself. You say something, Tin Can? A greeting, if you would. See, I've got a heart now. A heart to love with. Besides, it's not like you have the right to go out with a door in the start. Don't mouth off to me like that, animal. Want me to roast those ears of yours a bit? Threatening me isn't going to get you anywhere. Not when I've got all this courage. Crowley, Hartman, and Leonardo stood in between Wesley and I. They've all become so reliable, all three of them. They all grew and gained so much from our past adventure and have become wonderful men. But they didn't have a boyfriend from 3 either. Shouldn't you just calm down and pull back, Wesley? Oz looked at Wesley with a sardonic smile. Don't forget, you're the Wizard of the West. No matter how much of a fight you put up, you're still Dorothy's enemy. How long are you gonna hold that old stuff against me? Wesley clicked his tongue. And you're the one to talk, Oz. Now, why are you coming back now of all times? What are you plotting? I'm not plotting anything. And I'm not from the same world Dorothy is. Aren't I the most suitable candidate? And I'm from the same world Dorothy is. Aren't I the most suitable candidate? With that, I do agree that the Wizard of the West has no right to be here. You've got no right to be Dorothy's boyfriend. So, how did she choose Solomon? This is something I want to know. And why not? Do you really need to say it? Do we really need to say it? You did something horrible. You turned a new leaf. What you've done in the past won't go away. Hey, aren't you lot for forgetting something? Dorothy did something way worse to me than I did to her. What? Wesley suddenly pointed an accusing finger at me. What? Me? After catching me off guard by suddenly calling me out, Wesley went on to finish me off. And I'm not going to let you say you forgot, Dorothy. You remember obliterating me with water, don't you?
Do not think you can just sweep what you've done under the rug and say whatever you wish.
As if to throw a lifesaver as I started to step in.
She did that because you tried to make her your slave. Did she not? You're the one who did something horrible to her first. Exactly, she was just protecting herself. And besides, she didn't know that you were weak to water. Where we come from, they call that justified self-defense. Keep that in mind. All ganging up on me? That is quite enough.
Norton, who had been watching us silently, spoke out in exasperation.
Deadly behavior in front of Lord Solomon, and all of your arguing will only cause trouble for Dorothy.
Norton turned his eyes over to me.
I apologize, Dorothy.
You don't need to.
But I do feel kind of on the spot.
I didn't think I'd be told to pick a boyfriend all of a sudden.
Well, that is entirely understandable.
Norton looked over to Solomon, but he kept on smiling, clearly feigning ignorance.
Allow me to add one thing.
Norton spoke on, as if to calm down everyone's frustrations.
I do not think Wesley holds any grudges or seeks revenge. Or if he felt strongly about vengeance, Lord Solomon would not have called him here.
Well, that's a good thing to know.
Why wasn't that stated in the first place? Right, Lord Solomon?
Solomon spoke for the first time.
Arm's way, Dorothy.
I guarantee that, at the very least. Solomon turned to me and smiled. For some reason, Solomon's smile really calmed me up.
So, Dorothy, don't worry about your choice. Follow your heart.
Follow